This is tutorial number 40, and it covers how to use the Drafted Fillet Pad feature within CATIA v5. To start off, open up tutorial part number 40, which is located on the DVD. Now, once you've done that, to show you where the drafted fillet pads are, is on the toolbar here, and you can also find it if you click Insert, Sketch Base Feature, and you can find it right there. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating a sketch on these solid bodies that we've made, and we're going to do the drafted fillet pad off of it. Now, the drafted fillet pad, what it does is it kind of saves you time as it introduces 3 features into one step. So in this one step, you're going to be extruding the part, drafting it, along with adding fillets all over it. So this tool in this sense is a real time saver, as it combines 3 steps into one quick and easy step. So to start off, let's do one on this face here. So let's click this face, click Sketch, and let's sketch a square on the face here. And let's dimension it to 50 by 50. And then let's dimension it from the origin here. So let's make it 25 by 25. Now we've got our sketch right in the center of the solid body. So let's exit this workbench and let's apply the drafted fillet pad. So click on the sketch and let's click the drafted fillet pad, and we get the drafted fillet pad definition, the window here. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go through it and add the parameters and select the parameters. So with this type of pad though, you're limited to only doing a dimension. So for like the length, you're not able to do a up to or up to surface with it. Now for the second limit, click the face that you're extruding it off of. So click this face here, and you're able to toggle on and off if you want a draft angle or if you want the fillets. So for now, turn everything on, and everything's set at 5 degrees and 5 mil. Leave that, and let's put this up to 50. Now let's click OK and see what we get. And we get our extrude with the draft and the fillets. Now if you notice with the draft angle of 5 degrees from the top point here, drafted out, and when it creates this feature, you're going to get a pad, a draft, and all of the edge fillets. So from there you're able to either change the pad, change the draft, or the edge fillets just by clicking on them. So let's change the draft angle. Let's double click on it, and let's change it from 5 degrees. Let's change it to 10. Click OK, and now you can see that it's kicked it out much more. Now let's delete one of these fillets, and you can see that it takes it off on all those edges. So you're able to go in and modify the pad, the draft, and the fillets after it's been made. So instead of getting back into this one menu though for the drafted fillet pad, each of them creates its own feature under the part body. So now let's do one on the circle here. So let's click this face, click Sketch, and let's just sketch a circle close to the middle. Don't worry about the dimensions. And we'll go out, click on the feature, and this time let's only make a draft. So we'll take off all the fillets, and we'll make the angle here 5. Now for the limit, we're going to choose this face here, click OK, and now we've drafted this out just 5 degrees with no fillets. Now let's do one last one on this face here. So let's click it, click Sketch, and let's use the hexagon. So click and pull it out. Now let's go back out and let's use the feature. Now this time let's unclick the draft angle and let's click this face here. So what we're going to have this time is just fillets and no draft angle. So let's click OK. And that's exactly what we get. No draft on it, just the fillets. So this tool, it allows you to incorporate the drafts, the fillets, and the pad all in one step. So like I said, it's a time saver, as rather than going through 3 separate steps, all you have to do is one step and you get your 3 features from the one sketch. And that concludes our tutorial on how to use the Drafted Fillet Pad within CATIA V5.